Hello guys, I'm Chad from YouTube. My name is Coca Stalin. I studied in the Instituto Superior Tecnológico Guayaquil in the city of Ambato. And today I'm going to talk to you about the bahía culture. Bahía culture that was distributed throughout the coastal and the forest territory of East of what today corresponds to Ecuador. It is estimated that they invaded these regions between 6000 BC and 6000 AD, dividing into two historical stages, Bahia 1 and Bahia 2, each with a duration of 5000 years. It was one of the most important Ecuadorian indigenous civilization in the coast region. They settled in the region corresponding to the Bahia to Caracas, and during their existence, they always extended southward along the coast, penetrating and adapting to forest ecosystems as well, but never being considered a civilization of the Ecuadorian mountains. The cultures of the Bahia culture, the territory occupied by the Bahia culture is between Bahia de Caracas and Isla de Plata, despite its long period of exile, and it is contemporaneous with other indigenous civilizations. There are few vestiges of the Bahia culture that have been required to rebuild an internal mechanism and daily life of this civilization depending on this position. History. At the beginning of the 12th century, the first archaeological expedition was carried out that relevated the possibility of a pre-Hispanic civilization until that moment, and low in the vicinity of the island de Plata. The, the definitive discovery of the Bahia culture is attributed to the Guayaquil archaeologist and historian Francisco Huerta in the mid 2040s. Others have been archaeologists who have continued the investigation of the Bahia culture, such as Emilio Estrada, who developed into the chronological aspect of Bahia, exists and debated it into two major stages, characteristics of the Bahia culture. Aesthetic. According to the finding and research, the Bahia have been considered a culture that attach high importance to appearance and ornamental as part of the personal imaging of its members. By men have been revealed to depict their ears and body parts at times to adorn them with precious or rudimentary accessories depending on their position. Hereditary similarity to some of these contemporaneous from the coast and even the highlands. The Bahia culture did not have a military organization or research among its members, and its chief had a superiority closer to the religious than to the military. The Bahia civilization was governed by the practice of the agriculture and fishing as the main economic and livelihood activities plus culture. The Aborigines knew how to take advantage of this quality of the climate in which they lived to optimize the dominication of their crops and the result of the exploration, as well as to offer a greater quantity of products to nearby culture that did not have the same climatic advantages. Gastronomy, despite its proximity to the sea, research has shown that corn was the main component of the Bahia diet, leaving fish products in second place and those of land games even further. Home. The bay dwellings were built inland closer to the forest than to sea, although not entirely far from the beach, to ensure their integrity over time. They were made mainly with a wood and coating of can and leaves, and due to the solidity of the sail, they were built all the life of this. on rectangular bases, unlike civilization that inhabited regularly terrain navigations. The bahía culture is also recognized for its navigation skill due to the cultural condition of the environment, as well as their mainly coastal habits. The Aborigines have to develop the knowledge to take advantage of the benefits that the sea offers them. Navigation allows the bahía culture to contact and interact with communities inaccessible directly from the mainland, such as the settlements of the Tolita and the Wangala civilization with their own lordships and in order whose content with the bahía result in mutual influence for commercial development and development culture. It is estimated that members of the Bahia civilization built small boats that they was used for fishing, transportation, and exploration. This boat had a small sail that allowed them to take advantage of the currents and